from my craft orchard. So I never actually finished my part 3 of my monthly setup, so I thought I'd combine part 3 as how I do a monthly setup with this week's, because I was just about to set this week's up. So I have, for June, I went into, the other 2 videos were in my A5 bullet journal. Well, this time I got into a pocket, and this is my Daphne's diary, and I'll show you that in a minute when I get to it. So let me show you. Got some stickers. This is a Moterm cover. It's got a pocket in the back there. This is an old version. They were selling them off quite cheap on the AliExpress site, so, and I really quite like it. They don't have the back pocket like a lot of the Moterms do. This one doesn't. And it's got a pocket there, and pocket, and all of your card slots. And then in the back you've got another 2. And it's really soft, and I really like this thing. And obviously it's got 2 bookmarks. So I'm using a pocket notebook from Tiger. I've had it a while, so they're probably not on for sale anymore. And I started using this back in, is there a date in it? September 19. And I just used it as like a bit of a list book, a day-to-day, what I've got to do, and then I stopped using it. So I decided just for this month, because next month is One Book July, so I'll be starting a brand new system, so watch out for those videos. I'm so excited. Don't know what the ladies are going to do, but I'll talk about that in another video. So setting up 2021. This is my front sort of page. I've scribbled on it a bit of a design. Not happy with it. So as you know, I go through the month and I sort of think, oh, what shall I put on there? I do know what I'm going to do on there, and I will show you that at another time. I've then got my codex for July, and a codex for August, which I haven't set up, so I thought I'd do that with you today. I've then pasted in a month, and then just decorated it with a bit of washi and some stickers. That's my overview. Then we go into, this is Fly Lady, so my 5 weeks of which Fly Lady zone I'm in, my monthly tasks, and I'm doing the 31-day Fly Lady baby step challenge this month, so I'm just writing down each day what I'm supposed to be doing, just to keep that in mind. And then we go into my weeks, which is just a grid of 8. Then it goes into my weekly task and my Instagram, YouTube, sort of when I'm going to do things, and then into my days. So basically the days are set out as date at the top. There's a section here for what we're going to eat, tasks, and then just a little bit of journaling about what happened that day, my thoughts. And because I set it up on the morning, like so this Thursday, I had quite a lot to say. So I actually did 2 pages, and I could go for as many pages as I want to, especially if I was having a bit of a rant. So last night again, I went over, so it leaves a space here. So what I'm using is washi. So it's date washi, day washi, date washi. And all I'm doing is taking the day and putting that at the top. Like that. And then because I started on the 1st of the month, we're now on day 12. So this was filmed a couple of days ago from when it's going to be posted, because I always post on a Wednesday, and I'm doing this the Saturday before. And I didn't bring my pens in. Just bear with me while I'll go and get my pens. Okay, I'm back. I've got my pens. Also, it's tomorrow. It's now Sunday because my battery died on me. Oh dear. So, even though it says Saturday on there, I'm going to go straight to Sunday, and we're going to just quickly Sunday that page up. Like so. Oh dear. Technology, eh? I always love-hate relationship with stuff, me. Okay, so there's my day, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a black line underneath it, like so, and another black line there, and that box then is for menu. So today is Sunday, as I've just said, on the next day, and Sunday tea, which is salad and cooked meat and a bit of pate or whatever I've ever fancied for. I think I bought a quiche this week. Okay, so I'm going to put Sunday tea in there. Now, underneath that then I would put events, so I'll put a circle as my bullet, and I've got a 4 PM family call. That's where I WhatsApp my mum and dad and my sister. And we also said that we would go to the park, which we've actually done. This is me filming after I've spent the morning running around in the park and feeding the ducks and all of those sorts of lovely family things that we do. And then I'm going to leave that, because if anything else comes up, and then at bedtime, when it's Harry's bedtime, I'll then journal what's happened during the day. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my week up, because it's Sunday and I prefer to set my week up on a Sunday. So first things first, let's have a look. What did I use last week? So I used, got my super duper planner pouch here with all my stickers and all of those sort of things in. And last week I used that washi, and the week before I used, let me have a quick look, my plant washi. So this week I might use this one, I think, which again is plants. Or should I go for stripes? Or decisions, or I could go for plain. Stripes, I think. Oh, I've also got a washi card. Let's have a look. What do I feel like? Dots, wiggles, stripes. Oh, I'm feeling the dots, I'd say. Stripes. Yeah, I'm feeling a. Let's see if I've got enough. Let's see if I've got enough dots on there, shall we? Yeah, it's only across the top as well. Hides these like marks on the page that washi does, which is actually where you can put your date if you want to. If you want to be very minimalist, you could just put your date in there, that wouldn't matter. I don't really like the minimalist look myself. I like seeing it and I like to see how people achieve it, but whenever I seem to do it, it never seems to be that minimal. Obviously, I'll go a bit over the top. Oh, what did I just do? My washi card. There it is. There we go, gift card for cutting washi. Very useful. What I'll also do is I'll then make sure that goes into the crease. There we go. Lovely. What colour did I go with last time? Sort of let's go for this one's a dark green, big intensity, and it's actually called dark green. Okay, so as you can see, I've got lines on, but there's like a gap between the edge of the page and the line on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join all them lines up, which will give me my edge. And if you saw my last setup, you'll see that I don't use rulers. I do everything freehand, and it comes with practice. The more you practice, the less squiggly your lines get. It is easier in a bullet and a dot grid paper than it is on lined, I have to say. Right there, I've just gone off quite bad, just here, but it's okay. You know, this is how I like to do it, and I don't mind a wiggly line, if I'm honest. These are very quick setups. You can't really see the green. I can see it, it looks nice. There you go. It's cream paper. I actually like cream paper, I have to say. It's not so harsh on the eyes, especially when you're tired. Right, so what I'm now going to do is I'm just going to copy the lines off last week. So when you've got a setup like I have there that's working with the 8 boxes, what I tend to do is just fold that up like that, line up all the line, and then put like just a sort of a dash and a dash. That's the bottom, and that looks like it's 2 as well. So it doesn't actually line up because I put washi on the bottom last week. So my boxes this week will be bigger, but that's going to be in the same ballpark. And it's the same with that one. I put washi on the bottom of that one with the things. Okay, so that's fine. It's not a science. If you want to be totally exact, then you'd count it every time. I'm not that fussy, I have to say. Again, total wiggly lines because I'm doing this fast. Right, the middle is about that'll do, about there, like so. Middle is about there. Ooh, total wiggle. Oh, plants are wiggly, so because I'm having a bit of a plant week. So I'm going to use the same on the next spread to show that it is my week, and it's the same week. So a bit of washi on the top of there as well. I am really loving the green this month. Totally feeling that, I have to say. Pink last month in May, and if you've seen that video you'll see I had lots of lovely blossom stickers that I used. It was quite fun last month, even though I didn't do a lot. I'm going to check that video out. Right, so once again just going to copy the lines. So it was 2 there, 2 there, and then it was just the 2 for the tasks. Look, I've also put a line down here, which is for my bullet, so I'm going to quickly draw that out. Once again, just following the lines. You know what, I find it so relaxing doing a weekly setup, and especially when you know what it's supposed to look like I do this week, and have all week once I've worked out what the spread actually is supposed to look like. Do it quick, it's very satisfactory. So there's a line down the middle of that one as well. Now I can actually see, I don't know whether you can. No, it's not showing up on camera. I can actually see the line that I drew on this previous page here. I can see that line. Actually, I can see that line through my piece of paper, and I can see that one because it's ghosting through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it somewhere in the middle of the 2. And there we go, done. Just need to put a box around that one. And that is in essence my week set up. All I've got to do now is fill it in. So how would I go about filling all these in? Well, the first thing first is you'd put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday across there, and then I would put Instagram, YouTube, writing, and what was my other one that I tried last week which was starting to work, the baby steps for the fly lady that I'm doing. So yeah, so that's what I'll do in there, and put tasks there. So, and then I'd fill all of that in, and then I would check this page to see what's happening next week. So we're on the 13th today. There's actually nothing happening apart from, which isn't written on there, Father's Day, and I've got a meeting now. They're not written on there, but you know they're coming up now. Why aren't they written on there? Because I didn't check this. Let me explain what this is. This is my future log. If you're a bullet journal, you know what that means. If you're not, a future log is the hard copy of the year ahead. Now I always use a dated calendar for this. This year I've been using the Daphne's Diary calendar. It's so nice and illustrated and pretty, but I'm not using it to its full potential, purely because I actually marked a few pages to show you. So this has got a month, and it's so pretty, and I've put that in. So I went through and I wrote in, this is for October, what I need to do in October. There's half term, there's Halloween, I need to start planning for Christmas and that sort of thing. But there's nothing on the month, so there's not much happening. So I actually need to work out when Halloween is and when half term is, and I need to fill that out. So I haven't got that far, but for this month, which is June, I have. So I've got insect days, half terms, I've got hairdressers, and again, they're not even on there. Father's Day is not on there, and neither is weekend out. So it's pretty useless really. No, I'm joking. It just needs to be updated. Here we go, this is a better example. This was last month. So I've got family calls, I had my COVID jab, it was a birthday, half terms, and all sorts of things all filled out on there. And so I transferred that onto my monthly in my plan book, and then my plan book, once I go through my month, I then transfer to my week. And as you can see, none of it's up to date, because, and if you watched my last video, you'll realise I had such a bad month that I'm just in the process of just trying to catch up with all my planning and all my decorating and all of those sort of things. Okay, so I'm just going to do a flip through of my month for you to have a look at. So I started the month, and this is the week after, with a lovely plant washi and stickers and things. I just really love the green and plants that I'm using this month. I think it's lovely. A couple of days there, a few more stickers, and this is on to this week, and the task sheet after that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, and then please subscribe. My craft orchard, where skills and ideas can grow. I'll see you next time. Bye.